So before you guys buy Mace Windu Galaxy's Edge lightsaber, I wanted to show you this more movie accurate, smooth swing, brighter, louder Neopixel Mace Windu lightsaber that's just a little bit more, double the amount. Which one is best for you, and why would somebody pick either one? So don't go anywhere, guys. Yeah. Hey Star Wars fans, thank you so much for joining me. This is Finding the Force, and as always, I'll be your host, Obi-Dad Kenobi. And I swear I'm a Star Wars channel, not just lightsabers, but let's be honest, I mean, lightsabers are kind of the most fun part of Star Wars. If you haven't already, please consider subscribing. It'd really support my channel. By the way, guys, letting those advertisements roll and watching to the end of the video also helps support my channel. So I'd really appreciate your support. Thank you guys very much. Let's get this video started. So a little bit more than 2 years ago, Star Wars Galaxy's Edge Park opened up at both Disney World and Disneyland theme parks. Landon and I were there opening day, even though I was totally abandoned. First 2 vlogs I ever made, good times. And these sabers, they're great for a few reasons. One, you can't beat the price. You cannot hold a metal hilt in your hand, Mace Windu, for as little as $149, which is kind of the average price of these lightsabers, and they're simple. They take an easy battery pack. You cannot beat how easy it is to put a blade in and start having fun. Okay, let's put down the Darth Maul and pick up the Mace Windu. Another reason why a lot of fans out there love the Disney sabers is because it's also just kind of fun to collect Disney merchandise, especially these Disney lightsabers. Recently at the Star Wars Celebration, there was a D23 panel where this was shown on a slideshow that this is officially retired lightsaber, which really only means that it's going to be a little bit harder to get, or you have to buy the whole box set. So let's jump into the price really quick. The box set from Disney Parks, which you can find, I know for certain, at Star Traders when you get off of Space Mountain in Tomorrowland at Disneyland, is going for $220. It comes with your saber, a stand, a belt clip, and a 32-inch blade, the same kind you would get from Savi's Workshop. But for just a little bit more than 2 Galaxy's Edge lightsabers, I have to show you guys, this is probably one of my favorite newest sabers in my collection. Artsabers sent this to me so I could show you guys, and I was so excited to get this because it is so cool. It is so movie accurate for the proportions. The grip looks fantastic, and the price is $469.95 on the Artsabers website, but you actually get a discount if you use our discount code down below, and it also lets them know that you heard about their products from us. I'm going to show you all the features here in a minute. Neopixel lightsaber that also comes with instruction booklets, tools, a stand, a blade plug, and even a small little USB drive that you plug into your computer. So if you wanted to, it's actually very easy to pop on a Mace Windu sound font onto the little SD card and put it back in your saber, ready to have fun. I did it myself, and I'll tell you guys how easy it was. So this is probably the #1 most common comment I hear from you guys when I review Galaxy's Edge lightsabers like the Mace Windu, or most recently the Obi-Wan Kenobi, is that all of you guys in the comments say, pay a little bit more for a Neopixel, it's way better. And they're not wrong. Okay, who's gonna buy each of these sabers? Disney fans and those who enjoy collecting the less expensive legacy lightsabers are still going to continue to buy these because it's fun. Every saber sounds different, so collectors are gonna keep collecting and enjoying Disney merchandise. But if you want a better performing Star Wars replica type collectible that's loud, it's bright, it has tons of blade effects, gesture controls, tons of features, comes with a stand and all that, you're definitely going to want to buy this. Maybe for all of you who are huge Mace Windu, Samuel L. Jackson fans, and even those who want to experiment and get your first Neopixel lightsaber, this is a great deal. Other Neopixel lightsabers, the more higher end replica style sabers, will cost $700, $800, or even upwards of $1,000. This is $469 and even less with our discount. So now that we've gotten that out of the way, let's get to the best part. I want to show you guys the design differences between the Disney Galaxy's Edge and the Artsabers Neopixel. Check this out. All right, here we have the Galaxy's Edge Mace Windu. It has one activation switch. There's no auxiliary. This is just the power that you turn on and off. Now I have had problems with this button before where it jingled when it moved, and it's also been known to pop off. Having the whole switch, this one works pretty well, but I've heard that there is some variability in quality, so you're definitely going to want to check it out and test it before you leave the theme park or the store. Still has the excellent texturing of the upper rubber grip up here, gold emitter, gold accents, gold middle band, and this grip is super strong and sturdy. Do not get me wrong, this feels great. These do not feel like they're going to come off. The rubber, I think, is actually pushing out of the metal down here below, and also has beautiful gold accents on the pommel, but it's an O, pommel cap. Thank you for everyone who corrected me in a previous video. It's not pommel. Some gold band accents on the pommel cap, and here, and then let me show you guys the Artsabers Neopixel. Oh my gosh, I was so excited to get this in the mail and to hold a saber that was much more proportioned to the movie replica. I love that this is the button right here. It's a whole single button system, and I love that it's there because I don't have to worry about jingly buttons coming loose. It's just too much sliders. I have received different blade plugs from Artsabers, so those might vary. You may not get this one, but a Neopixel blade plug is not that expensive if you wanted to get. I'm still looking for a gold one. If you know of a really awesome gold one that would go great with this emitter, leave a comment down below. I'd appreciate that. But as you can see, it's much, we're gonna do a side-by-side here in a moment, but it's so much thinner up at the upper half of the saber. The whole saber is thinner. It looks like it's half the size. The grip feels fantastic. Button is very strong. Let me show you guys the pommel cap here. Great sound ventilation, great resonance. Sounds really good. And love the cover tech, silver, gold bands. And I'm sure it would not cost much to find a small company to engrave BMF up here. And like this Artsabers Mace Windu is gonna save you $300 or $400 over the higher end companies. And also, I can't forget to mention, these get delivered within weeks. You're not waiting 6 to 9 or 10 months to get your lightsaber in the mail. Let's do a quick side-by-side. Look at that, you guys. Such a huge difference. They look almost the same length, so much more accurate, longer, thinner accent buttons here. Really great shade of gold. I have to say this Legacy saber does have a lighter shade where the Artsabers is a richer, darker shade of gold. But I mean, this is so much fun to hold. If you're a Mace Windu fan, you're gonna totally geek out when you hold this thinner version of the lightsaber. Buying an Artsaber, here's the 3 things that I love about this company. There's a 1-year warranty, shipping worldwide, because I've read comments from all of you guys all over the world, United Kingdom, Chile, Mexico, Europe. All of you guys, this ships anywhere in the world, and you're gonna expect to get it within 2 or 3 weeks. So that's fantastic. Like when it comes to Disney Parks merchandise, to get anything overseas can be a real pain in the butt, and you have to find a very brave smuggler who wants to do that. They ship worldwide, 1-year warranty, and all taxes are paid. There's no extra fees when you see this price of $469 on their website. But that's totally worth mentioning again, is that other more higher end companies take months to send you your saber. Months? Ain't nobody got time for that.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
I'm not gonna lie, you guys, I'm not a very patient person, and I hated waiting. Sabers, there was a chip shortage during the pandemic, but I waited 5 months for the Rey and 6 months for a Kylo Ren saber. If I order a saber, I want it now, I want to enjoy it, and this will save you hundreds of dollars. So let's turn it on real quick. And one thing I have to say, it's so easy to put a blade in. And it's so much fun and easy. Boom, you're already having fun. I love that the Legacy sabers all have a different sound, all of them, even the Obi-Wan sabers. Let's check out that activation sound again. Super unique, and I do believe it's the same sound for the purple Kyber crystals that you can get at Savi's workshop when you do your own hand-built lightsaber. I can hear some creaking and squeaking, which could be fixed with a thin layer of packing tape. I'll put that short video up above to show you how I did that. And classic, short, action-packed clash effects. That's the only blade effect that this saber has, are just clash effects. Deactivation, deactivates in clumps because it's a... So why did Disney keep the electronics kind of more primitive like this? And my answer that I've left for a lot of you guys out there is because I think they're trying to keep the cost low. That if they said, welcome to Galaxy's Edge, buy a lightsaber, it's $700. Then you guys would have lost your stuff all over the sidewalk, you know, accusing Disney of totally ripping everybody off. If they wanted to pack better electronics into their sabers, brighter blades, better smooth swing, all that kind of stuff. So they keep the cost really low, as that's my opinion and my outlook on why the sabers are kind of this way. But again, no blaster deflect, no lockup, no tip drag, no music tracks. Just takes a moment. Allen wrench, remove the blade plug, insert the blade here. And I was surprised, something you guys need to know, two of the most popular font makers out there, Kyberphonic and K-Sith, now include a Xenopixel version of their font every time you purchase one. Ho! I'm not just saying this, it was super easy. I clicked the file over, gave it a number. So I kept the saber on low so I could talk to you guys. Had this really cool kind of a flickering, almost a blade purple effect. I hope it looks purple. It is a little tricky. The color wheel goes round and around and you have to stop it right on the color purple. I put the font on twice. One has more action-packed blaster deflects. Super white blaster deflects on the blade.
Galactic Senate of the Republic, you're under arrest, Chancellor.
Yes! And I put that quote to go off when you activate the sound font. And this saber has more of a breathing, flickering, more traditional look to the blade. But when you hit the blaster deflect,
you must realize there aren't enough Jedi to protect the Republic. I don't think so.
Because if I'm walking around in the parks, you know, I don't really find myself deflecting a lot of blasters. So I decided to start putting taglines in the sound fonts instead of blaster deflects.
If what you've told me is true, you will have gained my trust.
Yes! Listen to that. Here, okay, I'll put the volume back up now.
Volume high.
Oh man, you hear that purr? Mace Windu, this is, I think this is called Mace Windu or something from K-Sith. Smooth swing. And this design of hilt totally lets you do some tricks. Look at that. Blaster deflect's not going off like all those Force Effects sabers.
We keep you on this council, but we do not grant you the rank of master.
Hold the button. Lock up. Hold and stab and you get tip drag. Let's see, like this. Oh man, you guys. They also had a version if you wanted to save a little bit of money. Artsabers also had an RGB baselit version of the saber. But I mean, as you can see, it's several times brighter than the Galaxy's Edge saber up here. This Neopixel with gesture controls. But I just thought I'd do a quick little brightness comparison to show you guys the difference in brightness that you're getting here. It's crazy. I think when I went from Galaxy's Edge sabers to Neopixel, my favorite three things were I wanted to see the blade flicker, I wanted to have it loud, and I wanted to hear smooth swing. Those are my three like must-have. Just felt so much like I was holding Star Wars in my hands. So leave a comment down below. Tell me what you guys think of the Artsabers, Mace Windu Neopixel lightsaber, and tell me which saber you think is better for you according to your price and your fandom. Thank you guys so much for watching to the end of my video. I really appreciate it. Take care out there and make sure to have an awesome Star Wars day. Take care, guys.